Yo.
So,
Hey.
what's good, sir?
My brother Kilogram. What's up,
How you
man?
doing, man?
Hey, we can smoke on here?
Yeah, we can smoke, bro. Hell yeah, my channel lit. It's called You Better Not Lie, man.
We're allergic to smoke.
Yeah,
Well,
we can. I want to say Juicy came in. Do y'all see Juicy?
Hey, girl with the red lips.
Hey, you see me? Ow.
Where you at? What's good with you, though? What you got over there? Douce?
I got the Douce and I got the 42. But thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, no problem. So we're going to dive right in, man. I'm going to set you up, and then we're going to go right into the questions, man, as we should. You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, you know, I could do this in my sleep with you. Young Kesan, actor / rapper, straight out of the mean streets of New Jersey. Moved to Atlanta, and ever since he hit Atlanta, shit has been lit. We're not going to go into some of the movies that you did because I'm saving that for you to tell your story. But all I know is that you my little brother. We've been tapping in for a long time. I'm proud of you. This is the part of the show where I give you your flowers because you know we all came up in that grind, you know, trying to get at this entertainment, and you took it to a whole nother level, man. And I salute you. And you younger than all of us, and you seen stardom a lot faster than all of us, man. And we always rooting you on from the sidelines, and we proud of you to this day, young brother. So salute to you. And, you know, this episode is called Lights, Camera, Action with Young Kesan, a.k.a. Young Kesan.
I said, Nah, you said Kesan. I said, oh, he called me Young Kesan.
Yeah, I'm taking it back. See, I know you from the sandbox. We're not going to do the Hollywood. You feel me? We're not doing none of that today.
He's on his stuff right now. You know?
Yeah. Definitely mature. He definitely mature. All right, so Kesan, man, tell the people where you from, man.
From Jersey, New Brunswick, New Jersey. I lived all over Jersey. For people that know me from Jersey, they will argue you down about where I'm from. Some motherfucker like, nah, he from North. Another motherfucker might be like, that nigga from Trenton. I know that nigga. I went
right.
Somebody might be like, nah, he from New Brunswick, he from the Ville. Or somebody in New Brunswick might be like, he from Uptown. But
okay, so you've been to many places, but what you claim?
New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Okay, so that's exit 9. That's how you give it
up. The Turnpike, Remsen Avenue, Robeson Village.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So y'all think call You Better Not Lie. I've been waiting to get on this show for a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna
for a minute, huh?
So don't goose me up. Give it to me straight. I got this liquor right here for a reason.
Right.
So I'm waiting.
All right, well, first we're gonna keep it classy, and we're gonna ask you: did you grow up in a single family parent home, or were both your parents there? Do you have brothers? Do you have sisters? Let us know.
I grew up in both. My father was married most of my childhood. My mother was wilding. So I grew up in both. I lived with my mother a lot. I lived with my father for a few years. So I would say both.
Who beat you?
Got brothers, sisters?
And who didn't let you reign the streets?
They both beat me. They fucked me up. Only difference was
Better had got that ass whooped.
I got my ass whooped, but it got to a point where I could take an ass whooping, and they just was like, "We done with him. Like we can't do it." In fact, I almost took them to court. I was about to emancipate them when I was 16 because they didn't want to sign my contract.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't know.
Was it a contract worth signing?
No, actually, it was not. When I look back on it,
it was look at you.
Worst decision I could have made. But
look, you was just out here trying to win and not thinking about, and they had your best interest.
Yeah, they was thinking way ahead. And now that I think about it, my pops then was my age now, so I can imagine dealing with my son 15. If he came to me like, "Yo, I'm leaving. I'm about to go on tour," I'm like, "Man, you don't sit the fuck down somewhere."
Let him be great. How old are you?
I'm 34 now.
Okay. A fresh 34. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I met you in Trenton in the early 2000s, man. How the hell did you end up in Trenton if you're from New Brunswick?
So I was living with my pops, and he was married. He moved with his wife to Ewing. They bought their first house in Ewing.
Okay.
me just being me, I did not like Ewing at all. I ain't like nothing about no picket fences. I ain't like the nice houses.
You want to be in the
I
hood?
live in that now though. How do I put this shit off? They put this shit on my shit. I don't know how to take it off. But I want to show y'all my house. But I live in a house like my pop's house now, a little bigger. But it's the same thing. Like I wish I had, then I didn't appreciate it. But anyway, so I moved there with them. And Trenton, the hood of Trenton, is literally a half a mile up the street from where my father happened. Right. He thought he was moving out the hood, getting his kids out the hood. And this nigga moved a mile away from another hood. Yeah. And so he got there, exactly. I was all in, Haverstack. I was in Roger Gard projects. I was going to stop and say, niggas used to be like, who the fuck is this little light-skinned nigga? Right. I was outside ASAP.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, when you came to the town, you shook a lot of shit up because, niggas like me, niggas like Big O, our name was ringing bells in that area. And then all of a sudden we start hearing this young 12-year-old, 13-year-old nigga like he is. And I ain't gonna lie, we felt kind of threatened. We like, who the fuck is this?
I felt that energy though.
Huh?
I felt the energy though.
That's all insecurities.
Yeah, I was a little insecure because they were coming.
He thought you was better than him.
Yeah,
he thought his like
the streets was trying to say he was taking over, so I was hating a little
bit. And then he light skinned, so it didn't make it better, right?
And I was living in the suburbs. The niggas didn't know my story. They just knew this little nigga from Ewing. They didn't know I'm really from New Brunswick and I really live just like y'all. But you know, so I was dealing with that. I remember one time, me and had a few battles. I battled about 3 or 4 times.
Stop playing.
We might be tied right about now, like as far as battles and shit.
Right.
We're gonna have to make a tiebreaker on You Better Not Lie.
Right. My brother, who don't battle no more? We don't do that shit though. I wish we would get on a battle. He's so raspy now, my nigga. I'm super proud.
We proud of.
Very proud.
So you started off rapping at what age?
Shit, 14.
14. Okay. Your rap name was Young Kesan?
Yep. After that, it was Young Kesan, then it was Kesan, and now I'm just Markice Moore, my real name.
Okay.
So you going on some Kendrick Lamar shit going by your first name?
Going by my government, man, because that's where my checks come in, man. Fuck all that. I ain't trying to shit.
Right. All right. So when did you start acting? What age?
19. ATL.
Okay. Why did you stop?
I didn't. I never stopped. I never stopped making music.
Okay.
I think the game changed and I had a lane, so I had to be smart. And at the time, like I was gonna pop at one point musically, but a lot of shit happened. I went to prison. We was caught up. A lot of niggas.
Don't skip, because we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, that's the rule that we got on You Better Not Lie podcast. You can't skip. Don't stop.
But she asked me what happened, so I was just.
Yeah, I know. We'll get into it. All right, okay. As a rapper, I remember you on 106 in Park with Ginuwine. I was at home.
Verse.
I said, look at this little nigga on the damn 106 in Park with Ginuwine on a remix to, what was the song?
He's still in Trenton, In Those Jeans.
In Those Jeans. So you on a remix to that. I'm seeing you on the couch. Now, I'm fresh out the studio
on
Greenwood Avenue in Trenton. And then next thing I look up, you on 106 in Park sitting on the fucking couch. You feel me?
Talking to Free and AJ, classic shit.
That's right. So talk to the streets and tell them, as a rapper, what other celebrities did you collaborate with?
Oh, damn, that's a good question. Akon. I did records with what's the dude, Mr. Cheeks?
Right.
Yeah. Keith Sweat.
God damn, you bought Uncle Keith out?
Keith Sweat? Stop playing with me. I love him.
Wow. Great. Uncle Too Short.
Okay.
Too Short.
Willie the Kid, my nigga Willie, Big O back then, way back then.
Right.
I did records with a lot of people. Lloyd, one of my singles with Lloyd.
Right.
I had record with Sierra, me and her did one time. Who else? Low, I had to tell you more.
Jason Weaver?
No, me and Weave actually never did a record together. We were supposed to a few times. It never happened.
Okay. Now, I know you was around Low and Day Day. Did you get something with Day Day?
I wasn't around then. Like when Low was hooking up with Day Day, you talking about Day Day, the rapper?
Yeah.
I wasn't really around then.
Okay, you was
during that time.
Okay, all right, no problem.
I fuck with Day though. I fuck with everything Low do. Like honestly, bro, I had the talent. Low had the drive.
Right.
So how did you get your role in ATL?
Better not lie. Okay. So at the time, I was hustling.
Is this a dirty version?
Yeah, it is.
Here you go, the dirty version.
I had a company called Tipsy Taxi. It was a bootlegging company, and this is when Georgia couldn't serve liquor on Sunday. Right. So I had the liquor popping on Clark campus. Clark, if y'all don't know, is a black college in Atlanta that was popping back then. Right. And I was hustling out there, and they had a certain block blocked off. And I was pissed the fuck off. So I went up to the people who was running the nigga named Ulysses Terrero. Shout out to Yuli. And Yuli was like, yo, what do you do? I'm like, I sell liquor. This is my area. What y'all doing over here? He said, we filming a little movie. I'm like, what's up? I get in. He was like, you can get like extra.
Yo, hold on. You just asked him, can I? And know what? That's so Young Kesan though, because you just, even with no training, you probably felt like I could do this shit, right?
I'm like, I could do this. This shit ain't about nothing. I was fly as hell too. I had on some ill shit.
You gotta have that energy though. You gotta have that energy.
I just felt like, look at me, let me in. Like
right
during that time, word is gone. So Yuli walked me in and they made me an extra. I ain't like that shit.
You know what?
I ain't like not having no lines. Getting told what to do.
Right there. Dang.
Oh man.
So I went to Chris Robinson and I was like, yeah, y'all don't got no speaking roles? He was like, yeah, I got you, chill, I got you. I was on him though, every day on him. Because I was T.I. stand-in, so I was there every day.
And you kind of like T.I. a little bit.
You know, stand-in,
it's because they light skin.
All you do is stand in the light and get the light right until the actor comes. But anyway, one of the last weeks of filming, Chris Robinson was like, yo, I got something for you. We just added it in. We need the extra scene. Can you do it? Hell yeah, I could do it. And that's what it was. And that was the whole character.
So how was it working with a rapper? How was it working with T.I.?
Honestly, T.I. really wasn't important then to me. I was more like psyched about working with Big Boi.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, Big Boi played my cousin. Right. I ain't know what it was until we was in Bankhead filming and it was loud and they couldn't get everybody under control. And this nigga did some Martin Luther King shit. This nigga stood up and went like this. Everybody got quiet as fuck.
Dang.
Block. Nigga, I was like, oh shit.
Right.
This nigga did, whoever this nigga is. And he blew up after ATL. I ain't really know Tip before that.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So was there a big bag for that movie? Like, you know, like when
$12,000.
Bag?
I got $12,000 for ATL. And to me at that time, that was a big bag.
That was a lot.
You couldn't tell me shit. And I was dumb as hell, so I was cashing my checks at a gas station. I didn't even
oh my God.
Yo.
Yeah, I was taking taxis. They didn't have Ubers. I could have bought a car. I was on some
you could have did a lot.
They
definitely want some hood shit.
Yeah, let's go back to the gas station thing. Like when you saying cashing your check, you're not walking in there with the whole 12. You saying that over?
I was getting checks. Yeah, I was getting checks from ATL. Like, right
okay.
I filmed, every week it was another check.
Yeah. So you go bust it to the gas station. They made you show ID, or you knew the people there.
After that, it was over with. But you know they taxed me. I ain't realized the thing.
How much did they charge you? Like
they probably charged him like $24.
Probably. But I ain't care.
So you ain't care.
So this fight that happened.
Huh?
There's this fight that happened, right, on MTV.
I don't know if it was a fight.
What do you call it?
I don't call it that. What they call it? What the internet said.
Oh, whatever it was. What exactly happened?
Shit. I was on a show called G's to Gents. And I felt like when I saw the show that they played me, and I was like, and then when I went back home, I didn't like the reception I got from my neighborhood. So
what they say about you?
What was they saying about you?
Hold it down, nigga. You ain't hold it down. Like you look like a sucker. You got us looking like suckers out here. Like you look wild. So I just felt like I had to do that. At the reunion show, somebody was gonna get their hands put on them. Somebody.
So you just felt like you had something to prove.
Absolutely. And he just so happened to be rapping about me. I feel like they set it up, but who knows? He was rapping about me, and my dressing room was right there where I could hear him through the wall. So it was a no-brainer. And the camera just so happened to be right there. Like, come on.
Yeah, they definitely set you up. They wanted you to throw hands.
Yeah, I know they was glad. Like, this really with the shit. We set it up for him.
Right. So is it really like that on like, is it a lot of stuff like staged or they provoke it?
I don't know now. So you gotta think, I'm like an OG, like when it comes to reality shows. It's almost been 15,
that was a
years. Yeah, so the game has changed. Probably now way more. I was the first person to punch somebody on television on a reunion show ever. That was like unheard of back then. Niggas wasn't doing that. It was like, what the
like that.
And they loved it. And after that, all you saw was fights on all shows.
Right.
And now they don't fight at all.
Now they don't fight at all. See what I'm saying? Like you couldn't put me back on a reality show. I wouldn't do it.
Were you looked at badass though? Like, you know, troublemaker?
Looked at as absolutely. But here's the thing, people gotta understand. When you give your all, when you show every piece of who you really are, you have to be careful how they edit you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna cut out what they want to show. And that's the truth. So I just learned not to give me, to just give pieces.
Did that problems though for your career? Like, did that change anything in your career?
Did they?
No, it made things better. It's really weird. I become more successful the worse shit I go through. Every time I go through something horrible.
Because people feed off of drama. That's why.
That's right. So let me ask you a question. So after ATL, what other acting roles did you receive? Like, who else reached out to you? Like, yo, come try out for this movie. Come be on this.
Nobody. It wasn't like that.
Nobody.
I met this lady named Michelle. I met this white lady who pretty much took me in like blindside. She moved me in, and she was getting me agencies and waking me up like, hey, you have an audition. She set me up to be an actor. She did that. It was Gail Taylor. And if it wasn't her,
she helped you get your role on the Tyler Perry show. What is it?
Yep,
the Beans? Because that's my show. I saw you on that show. Just saying.
I ever got up until last year when we severed ties was through Gail. There's nothing I haven't got come through her. I mean, directly, like I never had to go through what a lot of actors go through. She set the deals up, and I just did my part.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. At the height of your success, you know what I mean? Like, I'm proud.
He laughing.
Listen, I'm going. I have a chick over the crib. I happen to turn on the TV shows. You know, I try to call you and do my little finesse thing. Like, yo,
you told me that.
You corny. You so corny.
Like this. You know me? But anyway, at the height of success, I noticed that I got the calls from, whether Low hit me or I went on World Star and I seen you responding to some allegations about your daughter. We don't have to dive into it, but what I want to know is today, where's that situation at today? This was 11 years old, so 11 years ago. So I know your baby girl is probably a teenager by now, right?
Yeah, I just got the phone. She's 12 years old.
Okay, because Lucy hit me when I told you.
Yes, I was pulling away. Hold on. Let me tell him what I said. Hold on.
You better not lie. She was.
Hold on. Let me tell him. Let me tell him what I said.
He played you out there. He threw you under the bus.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So then